Well, hey out there, all you viewers to be named later, how we doing? Well, it's a brand new month, it's March, that means let's look at what I'm carrying for my EDC. It stands for Everyday Carry. So stay tuned after I roll that intro, and I'm going to show you and tell you about exactly why I'm carrying. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for staying past that intro. Now, the only thing I'm really going to say at the opening here is if you like what you're about to see, please go ahead and give me the big old thumbs up. Shows love and appreciation, and I'm always grateful for that. Okay guys, like I said, I've been doing this for a little while now, and I'm showing you what I've been carrying for my EDC, or Everyday Carry. And take a look at that card right up top that's going to pop up. It's going to show you every single month and every single video that I've been, filming so far. I know it sounds a little bit out the way. You have to forgive me. It's been a long night. So, all right. What is EDC? Well, like I said, it's Everyday Carry. It's things that every time we leave our house, we're always bringing with us. Now, for some of us, it's as simple as like a cell phone, a wallet, a watch, a hat, your coat. Just something you bring with you every single day. Now, there's other people, myself included, who really like to carry a bit more gear with us. And I'm just going to start simple, dive right into it. And, well, I usually have a hat on me at all times. With baseball season being canceled, I've gone back to my Boston Scallies. This is their new one, their Southie, out for St. Patrick's Day. And what I really loved was the saying they had right there on the bottom. All right. Now, on my wrist, I've got a paracord bracelet and just a real simple little stainless steel Viking little pendant thing. I like it. I like the way it looks, and, why not wear it? Now, usually I had been wearing, my Rockwell Coliseum watch, which I keep promising to do an update on. Guys, it's held up really, really well, except that little strap that was down here finally broke. So I'm a little worried about just only having that little retainer to hold the watch in place. So until I can either get it fixed, get a new one, or I don't know, just wrap a little piece of paracord around there to secure it, I've kind of put that on the back burner for the moment. Now, a lot of this stuff that I'm going to show you in this video can be broken down basically into two cards. Look right up top. You're going to see a card for every bit of gear review I've ever brought to my channel. A lot of these items will be sitting in there, and I'll get to the other card in a moment. Simple little leather pop-off watch. I mean, not watch, wallet. Little 6-pocket thing. Does everything awesomely, plus a little RFID blocking card. In there, I just carry a Fresnel lens. You never know, especially with me getting older. You never know when you got to magnify something, or you need a weird way to start a fire. Or one of the Stars for Troops that I always carry with me. I always carry a little bit of a hank with me. You never know when you're going to need to clean something, or just need it for anything under the sun. And like I said, that one group I belong to, I was the first member of the month, and, well, it's a source of pride for me to be able to carry that around. And yes, I really do try to keep it in about as clean a condition as possible. Now, I know I've carried some other stuff before, but I found myself going back to the little palm cross that I used to carry. It is olive wood harvested ethically outside of Jerusalem, and it really helps center me whenever I'm having a problem and whenever I'm having a crisis or whatever. I can just kind of close my eyes and, run my fingers over it and try to get myself centered. It just helps bring me back to zero, and a lot of times that's really, really important. Okay, before I forget, usually pair of sunglasses, real pair of cheapos, so if something bad happens to them, I'm really not out that much money, and I'm really not that upset. Some of you who've been watching these for a little while are pretty much familiar, my keychain. Yeah, it's a big one, but it helps if you need to reach out and slap somebody in a situation. On there I've got like the Gerber shard, another way to open beers, house keys, mailbox keys, just the usual stuff you kind of need. Now, I've gone a little differently. I've gotten away from the Gerber NXT that I used to carry ever since I did the review on the Gerber Armbar. It's worked well for me, and, it just lightens a load as opposed to having to find a place to put, a multi-tool. Well, a multi-tool with a pouch or a multi-tool with a clip that just slides in the pocket, no problem. Now, I know I've been carrying like that Rogan Tools little mini pry bar, but ever since I did the review on the Gerber, Prybrid, whatever, yeah, I have carried it. It also gives me another cutting option with the standard size, utility blades, the little cord cutter, pry bar. It's worked out pretty well for me since I've been carrying it, and it's helping cut down on weight, space, and a whole bunch of other little different things. Now, I know last month I was playing around with a different flashlight, but I've gone back to, my Olight, what is that, the i3T EOS. Small, lightweight, compact. It's done everything I've needed it to do, and I'm glad to be carrying it again. For writing, ever since I've gotten it, the little Gerber, the impromptu tactical pen, and I hate how they put tactical in front of stuff. It's got the little glass breaker, or the little, as I like to call it, when you reach out and pop someone, it leaves that little DNA catching scar. So in case there's ever that problem where someone needs to be identified, there's a neat little collection tool for me. And if you've ever had to use a pen up close to nail somebody, it really makes an indent. A lot of you may remember, I suffer from incredibly bad asthma at times as I've gotten older. Sometimes it's gotten worse. So I always have to carry what I call my crack pipe with me. It's been a lifesaver a time or 30. Now this month for a challenge coin, because I always carry one with me, I went something really, really different. For those of you who know John Wick, yeah, that's right. A marker, which I just thought was cool. It was just a pin that I guess you put on your shirt or whatever. So I filed those down and made it pretty smooth on the back so I don't have the little pins and had to bend anything and not worry about sticking myself. I really like it. It starts conversations and it's kind of fun when you sit down at a bar and there's someone you don't even know, put it down and slide it across. They're like, what the? Not that I've done that a time or 30. Okay, now I usually carry a folding blade with me. Sometimes a fixed, but this last month I have stuck to a folding blade. Now this is one I never ever thought I would have. Matter of fact, the only reason I have it is I made a donation to somebody's future home fund, or as I like to call it, you had a better need for my money than I did. Zero Tolerance 301. I never thought I would have a Gibbs blade, ever. Never, ever thought I would have one, and I've just fallen in love with it, to be perfectly honest with you. There will be a full review coming to my channel, the S30V steel, just the titanium frame, everything on it that is just absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, right there. It's a first generation one because there's the month and year it was created, March of '08. And I'm just like, wow, this thing's phenomenal. It's probably going to be put away here soon because I've had so much fun carrying it the last month. I don't want anything to happen to it. I love having it. It opens buttery smooth. When I got it, it had a problem with an edge. There wasn't one there, but I've gotten it back up to being razor sharp again. And it has served me really, really well over the last month. It's got a bit of a weight to it, and you really feel it in your pocket, but after a while, you don't even notice it's there. So like I said, nice simple carry. I had to switch some things up, because some things happened. I wanted to make some changes and just see how it went. I've really liked how this carry has worked for me. But like I say in every other video, I always want to know this. And this is the most important part of this video for me. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger about anything I'm carrying. I'd love to know what you think. Has it inspired you to do anything different? And as a matter of fact, I would love to know your carry if you would like to share it. Because sometimes I learn from you guys as well. Never know, right? Okay. Now, with that being said, for you first-time viewers of my channel, I want to say thank you so much for viewing this video. Look, I know there's lots of options out there, and I'm very, very grateful that you chose this video right here. Yes, I have a cough, and yes, for those of you who know my channel, I am in Washington State. No, I'm not in the quarantine zone, around Seattle, but everything's fine. I don't have the virus, so. Like I said, I'm very flattered you chose this video, because I know there's lots of options out there. Now, for you first-time viewers and you long-time viewers who have yet to subscribe, matter of fact, take one moment, tell me right down below in the comments what I can do to earn your subscription. After you've done that, take a look in that corner right there. You're going to see a big channel symbol popping up. Go ahead and click on that. That's going to bring you right to subscribe. After you've gone ahead and knocked that out the way, please destroy the notification icon that's right next to it. Looks like a bell, if you so choose. Here's why you want to do that. Because it's going to notify you, my amazing viewer, every single time this channel uploads a brand new video. Now, speaking of videos, 2 will be popping up, you know it, over here. Those are going to be videos that YouTube is going to select from my catalog that they feel are going to be a great viewing experience for you. But there we go, guys, my simple EDC for March 2020. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope all of you have a great day today.